right. Get ready on the left. Get ready on the left.
Citizens of the vinyl community, hello. It is I, Danny Valderrama 69. I'm back to do a little. This isn't going to be a little video. This is going to be a long vinyl update, and to thank some people as well for some VCLT that I got. That I've just not had a chance to do any of these videos recently. So this is me doing that now. So come along on a journey with me as we thank people and show records. Yay! Okay. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everything's going well out there in VC land. Your boy the mayor here is doing just fine. Right. Where are those things? Right, first off, I'm going to thank some people for some VCLT I got. Mike C. Lemons sent me this Poison Idea 7-inch. This is the Record Day Store Day one. It's on red vinyl. Let me get that out. The Filth Kicks EP. This is amazing as well. So thank you very much for that, Mikey. But he also put these in. This is a compilation called Psst EP. Snuff's on here and some other bands, and this is, you know, really cool. So cheers for that, Mikey. And he also sent me this Diamond Lights. This is Glenn Hoddle and Chris Waddle, two footballers from the 80s who got together and recorded a cheesy pop song, and I love the haircuts on the front there. But this is brilliant because it's got the instrumental, and I want to learn this from a band. I want to play this, do a cover of this in the Crash Mats. So it's not going down well as a suggestion, that though. But cheers for that, Mikey. That was awesome. Cheers, mate. Also, I got some from some VCLT from Steffan in Holland. Steffan 73. Pretty sure I got that right. Thank you very much, dude. I didn't know this was coming at all. It was totally surprising, you know. Steffan put a nice little card in there. So thank you very much for that, mate. And he sent me some amazing stuff. 2 albums by a band called Les Thugs, a French band, I believe. And this is the second LP, Electric Troubles. And this is really good. This is really good. I really like Electric Troubles. He also sent me the 4th album, I believe this one is. IABF, International Anti-Boredom Federation or Foundation. I really like this as well. This is my favourite one of the 2. But thank you so much for these. I've never heard of that band before. He sent me a CD as well by a band, NRA, I think the band were called. That's in my car, and that's just been glued in my stereo in the car. I really love that, like downbeat kind of Dag Nasty type hardcore. I really love that band. Dutch band, I believe they are. Also though, Steffan, this is brilliant. This is awesome. Thank you so much. He sent me a Jello Biafra spoken word album. It's like 3 discs. They're all in picture discs. I'll get just one of them out because there's 3 of them, you know, and I've got so much to get through here. I don't want to take up loads of time, but there is just one that is amazing that I really like in here. The cover is like a poster. It wraps out. If evolution is outlawed, only outlaws will evolve is the title. It's all picture discs, all 3 of them. And as you are with the Jello Biafra, it's sort of strange Americana influenced pictures. Very cool. So thank you very much for that, Steffan. Yeah, thank you very much. It was that was awesome of you. Totally unexpected and very nice to receive. So I will hit you back up for that, defo. Right, moving on to just stuff I've picked up recently. I'm going to rattle through this because, like I said, I've got loads of stuff and I don't want to take up loads of time because I've not got loads of time. I've got to go out soon. I got 5 7-inches by Snuff to add to my ever-growing more Snuff collection. Quickly, this is the Sweet Dreams EP. 4 tracks on here. This is on Fat Wreck and Deceptive Records. I got the Down by Your EP as well. 4 tracks on there. Awesome. I've finally got a hold of the Australian Tour EP. Only released in Australia, this, and 6 tracks on here. A couple of covers. I Will Survive is on here. Brilliant. It's a really good EP. This. Yuki. 7-inch, of course, and finally the Nick Motown EP, which this is on Deceptive, but I believe Fat Wreck have re-released this out, so if you can get hold of this, get a copy of it. It's a very good EP. Those are my Stuff EPs. Moving on to the albums, shitloads of them. Right, all these. So let's just go through these quickly. I went into a shop in Manchester and they had a load of Citizen Fish stuff in. The band Citizen Fish. So I picked a load of their albums up. I'm trying to find them all now so I can just show you them all at once. I've got too much amazing stuff to show you, seriously. Right. Yeah, I went to Manchester and picked up these 3 albums by Citizen Fish. So this is Flinch. This is on Blurg Records, which is the Subhumans / Citizen Fish record label. Subhumans and Citizen Fish are the same band, but with Citizen Fish have like trumpets in them and a bit more scary. So if you like Subhumans, check out Citizen Fish, is what I'm saying. Millennium Madness, selected notes from the late 20th century. This is a split album on Blurg and on Lookout Records as well. Really good, really good. And also I got Live Fish as well, which is Citizen Fish Live. There's a song on here where the guitarist starts playing Beethoven on guitar, which is really good live album. Check it out if you can. I bought this under peer pressure, I think, from the VC. When I saw this, I thought to myself, well, I've got to buy that because everybody in the VC has bought that, or has got that, so I should get it as well. I should own it as well. This is Husker Du, Zen Arcade, on SST Records. I think this is the British press of it. I'm not sure. I'm a gatefold, so. But yeah, there you go. SST Records on the back. So yeah, I've heard songs off it before. I've never heard it all the way through. I've owned it on CD, I think, for years, but just never really listened to it. So I'm going to give it a proper good listen. And I really like Landspeed Records. Landspeed Records, sorry. So, you know, hopefully I like that as well. But I need to give it a proper listen. Anyway, next up, we've already had a bit of Jello Biafra, but you know, it's me. I've got to show a bit more Jello Biafra. So this is, I picked this up, Lard. This is The Power of Lard EP on Alternative Tentacles. Alternative Tentacles 72, I believe it is. Not that I care. But this this was awesome. I didn't know this was inside when I bought it, but got the lyric sheet with it, which is cool, you know, lyric sheet. I got a Dead Kennedy's catalogue, not Dead Kennedy, Alternative Tentacles catalogue, with an order form. But whoever owned it and had sold it to the shop, I bought it from, had put out this interview, still up to his old friend. It's an interview with Jello Biafra, and you know, it's really cool. I've read the full thing. It's really cool. There's an interview with Eric B as well, from Eric B and Rakim on the back of there, which I've not read yet, but I'm going to just bear with me a moment. Start. Right. Sorry, shaking. So, yeah, I was dead impressed with that. I was like, oh, look at all that jazz that I've got in there. So that was cool. Go back inside now. Easy. Right. Next up, I had to get this. I've got it on CD and I really love this album. It's got some really good songs in it. There's a weird sample of what sounds like a dolphin on this album. Really, check it out. I think it's well. So the album is Boogie Down Productions, Edutainment. One of the songs on this album, I think it's the song Edutainment. It sounds like there's a dolphin has been sampled. Give it a listen. See what you think. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think that there is a dolphin has been sampled in that tune? Because I do. Next up, Fugazi. This is Steady Diet of Nothing. I believe this is the second album by these lot. Proper album anyway, I don't know. Inlay and all that is in there. Really like this so far. I've not given it a full listen yet. I've only listened to one side. But again, I've not had time to do anything really. I'll explain more later when I've got through this. But yeah, done that. Next up, I had to get this because it's got the best hip-hop song in the world ever on it, I think. Anyway, this is Ice-T's Home Invasion. This album makes me laugh. What is it? After Warning, the first song is The Warning, which is like, if you are offended by words such as dick, shit, bitch, motherfucker, hoe, all that. It goes into a little story before it's on, where he's like, Ice-T's talking to somebody about putting more people on the streets and selling drugs, and he says at one point, he says, I can't put a cut on the product, I just can't live like that. And that makes me laugh every time I hear it. But the original version, right there, the original version, 99 Problems tune, love that song. I know it's a bit misogynistic and all that, but as a hip hop song, really, really good. I think anyway. So yeah, Ice-T Home Invasion. I picked that up. It was really cheap, and it's a double album as well, which was nice. Not everybody's favourite, but one of my favourites, the Toy Dolls, Wakey Wakey. This is another album I haven't got by them. I'm going to see these guys in November in Manchester. Can't wait. They're an awesome live band. So yeah, I will be at that gig. Academy 3, I think it is. Really small room as well, so it's going to be awesome. So yeah, Wakey Wakey. Check out the Toy Dolls if you haven't already. Go and just YouTube them. What next? Oh, I'll show this one. Alright. This is Method Man's solo album. Fucking Tikal? Tical. I don't know how you pronounce it. Tikal or something. I don't know. Method Man. It's an awesome album. It's got what's the song on it? PLO Styles on here. Yes, I really like that song. So this was really quite cheap as well. So managed to get that at a good price. Right. Next up, Angry Samoans, back from Samoa. Fucking amazing hardcore album. Just what? This is a repress. It's on blue vinyl. I'd show it. But it's in one of them things that you have to. It takes me 20 minutes to get it out before I can play this record, and the recording lasts about 15 minutes. But awesome record, really good, killer hardcore. Right, I got some fucked up stuff. This is band Pink Eye. This is their 7-inch I've got, which I've got already. This is the 12-inch repress of it. It came out a few years later on Slasher Records. The 7-inch is pink, the 12-inch is clear, but it looks like an eye, you know, which is still cool. And the 12-inch is pink but looks like an eye. It's lead singer and fucked up Damien, his band. This is killer. This is really cool shit. Especially the first song on the second side, Behind the Chute. Really love that song. There's some really good songs on there. School Shooters is a good song as well. So if you don't know that, check it out. And also managed to pick this up, but this is another live fucked up album. This is Bruises. It's got Fate of Fates, Police, Band Violins, ITCA, and Reset the Ride on it. It was recorded live somewhere. You know, printed sleeves and all that jazz. Cardboard cover. This sounds brilliant. Sounds really good. So far, the live fucked up records that they put out. Let Lights Be Lights is a bit like just noise. Fuck Coke, Drink Pepsi sounds really crystal clear, and so does Bruises. So you know, at the moment I'm saying listen to Bruises and fuck Coke and Drink Pepsi as, you know, good live albums. Don't bother with Let Lights Be Lights if you're a fucked up fan. That's what I think. Anyway, we've got 3 more records left. All 3 of them are from my favourite band, NoFX. And one of them is sort of a grail for me. So the first one is The Longest Line. 5-track sort of EP, 12-inch. I really like the artwork on the front of this. You know, there's all like the Fabulous Fairy Freak Brothers on there. There's Sphinx, the Silver Surfer. There's all sorts of crap on there, and it carries on the back as well. There's a Sid Vicious there. But yeah, some of the best songs by NoFX are on this EP. Obviously, The Longest Line. My favourite NoFX song, The Death of John Smith, is on here. Kill All the White Men's on here, of course. The Longest Line, Stranded and Remnants. 5 absolutely brilliant tracks. If you've never heard this EP or never heard of this EP before, seriously, check it out, and I have no doubt you will like it. Next up, the first live album they ever did. I heard they took live. Excellent record. I could I know this, you know, back to front sort of thing. I know the songs and I know the bits in between the songs, because this is one of the first sort of albums I ever bought on CD, and it was just, you know, it's just implanted in my brain. I just know it. Just the bits in between the songs, the John Power bit. If you're a fan of this record, you know who John Power is, and you know he's got warts all over his ass and genitalia. Came with the inlay there, notes from Fat Mike about the gig and whatnot. And then last but not least, my grail, if you will, NoFX, White Trash, 2 Heaves and a Bean. This is an amazing record. This and Punk and Drublick are my 2 favourite punk rock records of all time. This has got, of course, like got Bob on it. She's bleeding. You're bleeding. Sorry. Sticking in Your Eye. Johnny Appleseed. Please Play a Song on the Radio. Buggly Eyes. The Bag. She's Gone, and it's not gonna be alright. Not for me. She's Gone. Just amazing songs are on this album. Seriously, never heard this record before. Just for me, do me a favour, listen to this record just once. Just listen to this album once, and if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. How about that? Right, that's me. That's everything. Put that back. It's starting. Sorry I've been away. Been working, been recording with the band. We're not going to come up with a name yet of it, but we'll be releasing a CD at the end of August, start September. So I'll probably do a video about that around that time. What else have I been up to? I've been putting gigs on. Last night I put a gig on in Oldham. I had 7 bands play. One of them was the Francines. Check out the Francines. They're an amazing band. If you like the White Stripes and garage punk rock sort of stuff, you'll like the Francines. Well, there's all sorts of stuff. I'm not gonna bore you with all the crazy stuff that's been going on. Right, I'm off for a joint now. 22 minutes. I don't know if this will upload to YouTube. Probably won't, and therefore I'll have to record it again. But I'm not gonna record it again. You can have this and this alone. Right, I'm hot. What a joint. Take it easy, you crazy people out there in the VC. This is your mayor speaking. See you later, Pete.
Some just the way of the walk.